So basically, in the early hours of June 21st, UK artist Ray Blk went on Twitter to Ambush, warning him she's given him 2 days to publicly apologise for what he supposedly did at a YouTube event. About 30 minutes later, she said she had changed her mind and posted voice notes and screenshots detailing the alleged incident. Read this message in its entirety to understand the context of this event. In February, I attended an amazing YouTube event to bring the culture together, which was sadly ruined when I was sexually assaulted by Ambush. Previously, I met Ambush only on one occasion, very briefly, where a friend introduced me to him and we said hi very casually and quickly, although he was very clearly undressing me with his eyes during this. But I thought nothing of it because I have no problem with somebody looking at me and finding me attractive. However, that was the extent of any conversation, meeting, dialogue I have ever had with Ambush. The next time I saw him was at a YouTube event. I was hanging my coat up when he entered, and when I said hi to him, he said hi and then proceeded to aggressively grab and shake my breast, saying, "Raw, you look nice," and carried on walking away. I was so shocked and taken aback, I wasn't even sure what I thought happened was real. So I walked up to him, genuinely thinking surely that didn't happen, and asked him, "Hey, did you just grab my breast over there?" Which he replied, "What can I say, Ray? I saw your breast and they were looking nice." At that point, my blood was boiling, and I realised if I addressed this in the manner I wanted to right there, I would have turned that incredible positive YouTube event completely upside down. Not wanting to be painted as an aggressive or crazy black woman to people who has zero context, I decided to walk away and said, "Okay, tomorrow we'll talk about this." The next day, I sent him a message telling him it was totally unacceptable, to which he replied, "My bad." I came back and told him that just wasn't good enough considering he has sexually assaulted a fellow artist. He then eventually switched it up and started telling me, "Why are you getting onto me for? I'm a flirty guy, innit? Why are you saying words like that? I'm not a pervert. You should allow me." Bearing in mind, I don't know this man. Even if I did, there's still no excuse. But before you people start victim shaming or asking what I did or what I wore, bear in mind I do not know this man from anywhere. We have never engaged in any flirty conversation, relationship, nothing. And he thought it was acceptable to grab such an intimate part of my body and then get angry at me for calling him out. Sadly, I've not spoken about this since it happened in February because a friend who I no longer consider a friend told me we should be protecting a black man and not damaging his career, and that potentially other male artists won't want to fuck with me if I come out and talk, as I will seem like someone who creates problems, and they'll probably just defend him anyway. Well, she isn't wrong, but it is the sort of silencing of people that allows people to continue years of abuse because they have some sort of power. I'm no longer worried about any of the above because I really don't care anymore. My image, my career, being liked or supported by male artists doesn't mean anything to me whatsoever if it means that such a predator is allowed to continue doing things like this. I am a woman and I support and defend women and will never be part of the problem allowing men like this to continue. I've been scared, worried and conscious of how this may taint me or my music in the future, particularly if I choose to make sexy music or appear in sexy fashion. But I won't be victim shamed. I don't give a shit about anything anymore but speaking up, telling the truth and empowering other people to use their voice too. Seeing everything on the TL today seriously triggered me, and I won't allow you and whoever will to support you to make me silent in fear. Yeah, for those of you who don't know who Ambush is, he's a British rapper from Camden who broke onto the scene with a massive song called Jumpy. Had a remix with Chip and Skepta on it, actually reached number 81 in the UK charts. He's also just released his eagerly awaited mixtape called Art's My Brother, and it's doing really, really well. So for these accusations to come right now might be damaging for his music career. But you got to remember, we got to treat other people like we want to be treated. Imagine if somebody treated your mum like that, or your sister, or your daughter. It'd get peak for them real quick. So we got to treat people with respect. Anyway, this is JJ from Media Mazza and I'm out. Remember to like, comment and subscribe.
Oh, Ray, man, don't do me like this, man. I'm sorry, I apologize, man. You know me, I'm just flirty, man. I was fucking about, man. Your breast was out. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it, man. Don't do me like that, man. You don't have to think like that, man. You know what I mean? Cause I just violated. I apologize, man. I didn't mean to make you feel any sort of way, babes. I'm not even call you babes. I touched her breast, bro. You know what I mean, man? I'm stupid, innit? I'm sorry, Ray. I'm sorry.
I think I just needed to hear you actually say you're sorry and sound like you mean it, because you saying my bad just made me feel like, hold on, does this guy not realise what he's done? Like, it was proper mad, and I have to say something about it because, like, it was mental. But yeah, cool. I accept your apology. Cool.
Yeah, no, but hey, you should allow me though, man, cause you know my intentions was nowhere near nothing like that, man. Ray, you should know, like, you should allow me, man. You shouldn't have to stick it on me like that. Obviously, I apologize, cause you're a woman and whatever, and I shouldn't invade your space if you don't want it to be 1000%. But you know, I'm not like that. Like, I'm not some perv or anything, bro. So you don't need to stick it on me like that, bro.
Hold on, what do you mean I don't need to stick it on you? Of course I need to stick it on you. You know, I've literally met you one time. I met you one time backstage at that gigs show. So for you to see me and grab my breast, even if you know me like that, it's unacceptable. And you need to know that because, okay, it's me. Say you did that to somebody else. They could have taken it way further. Do you know what I mean? Made it public, actually addressed it seriously, because at the end of the day, that's sexual assault. Like, I've met you one time, do you know what I mean? Yeah, we're cool and that, you know, I've supported your music, whatever, but nah, it's completely unacceptable. I can't even believe you're coming back to say I shouldn't stick it on you like that. You're moving mad. 100% I should stick it on you. It's not cool. I'm even shocked that you've come back with that, because I thought, okay, cool. He's taken in that what he did was wrong, and he's apologised for it, and it sounded like he meant it. But now I'm feeling away. Like, do you think what you did was cool? It wasn't. And I'm telling you this for your own sake as well, because had you had done this to anyone else, you don't know how it would have ended up. So I'm trying to give you good advice as well and be like, this is not cool to do to anybody, especially somebody like me. Like, what?
No, I'm replying. Do you know what it is? Bro, I understand I was wrong. I do understand. That's what I'm saying. But it's like, obviously, you're saying my apology wasn't good enough and rare tear. Then I apologize genuinely, because it's like, I understand exactly what you're saying. I get it. But then you was like, oh, yeah, like, no, again. Like, I don't understand what it is. I do understand. You know what I'm saying? That's why I apologize. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, like, I saw it different to how you saw it, innit? So I apologize. That's why it was like my bad, because it was like, I'm just a flirty, bantery kind of guy, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's my bad. I apologize. I meant it the first time. I meant it the second time. It's like, you know what I mean? You don't have to reinforce it on me like I'm some fucking sexual predator. Like, do you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to.
You're making it seem like I've somehow, I don't know, exaggerated the situation and forced it too much where I haven't. I told you what happened. You said, yeah, you're sorry. And then, in fact, yeah, you said with this shy face, this emoji, and you just said, my bad. And I felt like, hold on, does he actually realise, like, this is serious? Then you said, yeah, cool, you apologised genuinely, to which I replied to and said, okay, cool, I accept your apology. So I don't understand how I'm going on and on about it. But even if I was, I have a right to. But we don't need to go back and forth on this anymore, innit? Cool.